Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, sharing your girl some love. We are going to be talking about some newness from Habibi, New York. I smelled Habibi, New York a couple of years ago and I completely fell in love. Now, a couple of years ago, I did not dive deep into their fragrances, but I smelled them recently at the last Scent Explorer. They are all over the world. They are on airplanes as well, y'all. I think they are on Emirates airplane. You can order Perfume online. They were in Dubai at Beauty World last year. I cannot wait to see them again at Beauty World this year. They are a beautiful husband and wife founded team, and they're so gracious, and the scents are outstanding. They smell like no other. They are unique. If you say you don't like oud, tobacco, and leather, then you have not smelled the Habibi fragrances. I remember 2 Scent Explorers ago, I think it was the 5th edition of Scent Explorer, I was introduced to, I think it was not cashmere oud, one of the white Moroccan leather. And I was like, nah, I wasn't too keen on leather fragrances then. But then I was like, nah. But then when I smelled it, I was like, oh, leather is smelling. Even though I know that suede and leather are one and the same, I just did not think that that leather fragrance would smell like the creamiest, subtle, smoothest, velvety suede fragrance. And I fell in love with the fragrance house when I initially smelled white Moroccan leather, which I do not have in my collection, but it will be coming very soon because I love it. Cashmere oud is amazing. I just smelled that one at the last Scent Explorer. If you're not a oud lover, tobacco lover, a leather lover, then you need to smell this fragrance house because they will quickly change your mind. Anyway, Habibi, New York is a lovely, lovely fragrance house, and we're going to discuss today. We have some newness. They have 5 new ones, and then I'll go through a couple of the ones that I have before, just in case you don't watch my house review. You guys, please watch the house reviews. I spend a lot of time bringing you these house reviews because most of the time, once you find one fragrance, 1 or 2 fragrances that you love within that house, you're going to find more. You're going to develop a relationship with those fragrances and that fragrance house and maybe the people behind the scenes, y'all. To me, it's about fragrance building relationships, you know, along with amazing scent memories, all that good stuff. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, all that good stuff. And just in case you guys are wondering where I got my shirt from, it's from Anthropologie, and it came with like an actual full-on pantsuit, and I loved it. I found it over in Hawaii. And these earrings are actually Anthropologie as well. I bought these. Y'all, I've been loving me some Anthropologie lately. I bought these over like 2 years ago though, so I know that they don't have these, but they might have this. All right, they have the most amazing clothes, and we're going to talk about the most amazing fragrances. So make sure you're subscribed. So the very first one we're going to talk about is Radiant. We're revisiting a couple very quick. Radiant Florals and Amber. This is a beautiful, warm, ambery, fruity scent. Signature scent worthy. There's a bit of a zest in here. I'm not sure if there's pink pepper, but it smells of magnolia, rose, a beautiful citrus, some lovely fruits. It's almost giving me like a berry-esque vibe. But anyway, Radiant Florals and Amber is absolutely gorgeous. The bottle's stunning. It's so vibrant and juicy, you all, but very warm and sensual at the same time. Velvet Royale. This is for my violety, lilac-y, irisy lovers. This is like a powdery violet. It's fresh, airy, a bit of a citrus. There's some clean woods. So this is for if you like a heavier lilac, violety, irisy smell with a beautiful citrus, but very smooth, clean woods, then you're going to love this one. This is slight feminine leaning. It smells of a purple floral, but with a beautiful citrus. Y'all, this is gorgeous if you like a purple floral fragrance. So get your nose on Velvet Royale. Love the stunning bottle. Y'all, their packaging is top tier. Now, there's one that I don't have in my collection that I am going to get in my collection. This is Ombre of the Sea. Now, I don't have that. When I tell you I am obsessed with Ombre of the Sea, it is one of my favorites from the house on top of Penthouse Suede. This smells like more of a saffron woody suede. It is gorgeous. If you say you don't like suede or leathers, then you need to smell Penthouse Suede. it's sexy, okay? It's unisex. If you are a suede, saffron, citrus lover, then this, I would say, if you're a suede lover, it's a safe blind buy. But if you want to dive into the nuances of suede, then definitely test this one. I love it. The bottle's gorgeous. This is the part of the Reserve collection. But stunning, okay? Now, one of my favorites, and this is like Karak Chai on steroids with cardamom, loads of vanilla. It's sweet. This is the new, this is Rare Woods Elixir, and it smells like cardamom, caramel, vanilla, not too much caramel, but a little cardamom, sweetened vanilla, spices, woods. It is absolutely stunning if you want that Karak Chai tea vibe, that milky, it's milky, lactonic, sweet. You guys, I would say out of the older ones that I have, this one's my favorite. Rare Woods Elixir and Ombre of the Sea from the Reserve collection are my top two. So we have one more from the Reserve collection. This one is definitely giving you summer vibes, even though it is a heavier citrus mandarin fragrance. And this is Palace Grove, you guys. So if you want something citrusy, orangey, coconutty, creamy, it is beautiful. Oh, this is so good. You guys, if you want that summer night citrus, then try Palace Grove. This is an absolutely gorgeous scent. And there's something in here. It smells like there's a little bit of a fruity sort of lychee. I don't know what it is. Passion fruit or something. It smells like a passion fruit, citrus, and woods with a little bit of saffron. This is absolutely gorgeous. I may have to wear this one tomorrow, y'all. Palace Grove, get your nose on this one, but amazing for the summer. So let's talk about the newness. So I received two from their new collection, and this is Sweet Confessions. Y'all, this is so good. And Unspoken Love. Sweet Confessions and Unspoken Love are two amazing fragrances, and both of these were a love upon first sniff. So let's chat about them. So before we chat about them, they also have, they call it a fragrance collective, where you can sign up for a subscription. I will list it down below in the description box. I don't know how many fragrances you get a month, or if you get one fragrance a month or 110 ml travel, but I will list all the information down below. That is the most amazing way to discover a lot of these fragrances in this fragrance house, especially all of the newness as well. So if you join the fragrance collective on HabibiNewYork.com and sign up for their subscription, it's almost like that Scentbird subscription or any other fragrance subscription. They send you a fragrance per month. I don't know how many, or maybe you can sign up for multiple fragrances per month based on the price. But I think in that fragrance collective, you'll get travels. Now they have these really nice travel cases as well, you know. Lovely, lovely leather travel cases. Very nice. So you don't have to worry about it like spilling or the cap coming off in your purse. And then we have, these are two that are the bottles. And then on top of that, so there's, I already have Unspoken Love, and then Sweet Confessions. And then these are three new added to the bottles that we're going to discuss. This one is called Harmony. This one is called Mystic Mirage, y'all. Gorgeous green fragrance. Stunning. Love it. Full bottle worthy. And Sahara Rose Absolute. Definitely for my spicy rose lover. This gets warm and we're in the dry now, but we're going to talk about them. So the very first ones we're going to talk about are Sweet Confessions and Unspoken Love. So let's do Sweet Confessions first, because that one's my favorite. So look at the packaging, y'all. Gold hues. Very like, it almost feels like a leather encasing. I love their packaging. Slides out like so, you know, very sleek, sophisticated, and it opens up like so, just so elegant. They do the most elegant packaging, and it feels very, you know, it feels very, it's nice. It's really nice, y'all. The bottles are absolutely stunning. Look at the cap. The cap has the Habibi logo on the top. It has Habibi here. All the details. This cap is weighted and very heavy. It has Habibi here. And look how they cover up the bottom with just around like all the extra details truly make a difference. Like the bottle's so cohesive and gorgeous. And then you can hold it up by the cap as well. It just snaps on. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and spray this. I wore this already and I'm obsessed. It smells of a crystallized glazed sugared vanilla with some pistachios. Spoiler alert, this, out of every single pistachio fragrance I have in my collection, you guys know that I love Giuseppe's pistachio fragrance. There's one by, what is this fragrance brand called again? Sensatio. A beautiful like lime pistachio, I think it is. A citrus pistachio, gorgeous. That one, Giuseppe and Kiali's Yum Bougie pistachio are my favorite until Sweet Confessions came along. This is the most gorgeous pistachio almondy fragrance, but you get a lot of nuttiness in the dry down and a lot of nuttiness in the opening. You get more of that pistachio, almost like a sugared pistachio and almond in the dry down, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You get a beautiful musk, beautiful vanillas. Like I said, it's giving that gourmand escapade, crunchy, sugared donut glaze with some beautiful pistachios and almonds. It's warm. So let me give you what's in this fragrance. Of course, the maple. And what's making this fresh is the cherry blossom. So that almond and that cherry blossom just binds together, mints together, and creates the most beautiful, nutty, slightly fruity nuance on top of the beautiful, delicious, decadent, rich pistachio fragrance. So in here, you have your pistachios, almonds. There's black chocolate aromas. So at CPL, they're very innovative over there. They have something called an aroma concept where they could take like fruits, vegetables, florals, chocolates, whatever it is, and they put a glass over it, and they put something into it, and it infuses into aromas. So you're not necessarily, and this is more used to protect the environment. You know, you're not picking the roses, picking the, you know, the rare breeds of florals, but they can also do this with foods as well, because a lot of our, you know, floral species and a lot of things are endangered today. So that's why CPL came up with this concept called Aroma Space to prevent the picking of all of the beautiful things on the planet as well. So anyway, Sweet Confessions. So that's where they get the black chocolate aromas from. So I'm assuming, I don't know how, they put some dark chocolate or cacao beans or something, and they encased it and pulled out all of those aromas, and they were able to recreate them. So black chocolate aromas, which I don't get a lot of chocolate at all, and I love chocolate in fragrances. You have your maple, cherry blossom, vanilla, tonka musk, and benzoin and hot milk. It's the hot milk, the pistachios, and the almonds for me, okay? On top of the vanillas. Y'all, it almost gives a caramelly effect. So I don't know if that chocolatey, if it is, it's like a dulce de leche with some pistachios and almonds. You know, that caramelly, light milk chocolatey effect, you know, with that hot, creamy milk that's making it dense. Anyway, I can go on and on about this fragrance. It is good, blind buy worthy to me. I'm obsessed with this fragrance, and it is my favorite pistachio fragrance. It is not a literal pistachio gourmand fragrance, but it definitely is giving those pistachio nutty nuances on top of, like, just imagine fresh glazed, warm, hot glazed pistachios and almonds and a glass of milk, y'all. It is absolutely delicious, and a little bit of freshness from the cherry blossom. So get your nose on Sweet Confessions. So the next one we're going to talk about is Unspoken Love. That comes in this green box here. Absolutely gorgeous. So in Unspoken Love, you have your your Pear William aromas. CPL's aroma stays again. You have some lemon, apple melon, orange magnolia aromas, jasmine sandbag. There's some violet rose and Orris fusions. I'm not sure if that's the aromas concept as well. Musk, cedarwood, sandalwood. And this is also giving me a slight, and I think it's just all of the freshness. A little bit of a fresh citrus oak moss in the dry down, but I think it's all of the pears and the apples and the freshness, the wood. So this is so good, y'all. This is so good. So this one is just not, it's not a gourmand. This one is a fresh, fruity, woody floral. And you definitely pick up on that fresh green apple skin and that pear, the juicy pear flesh. And it's juicy, it's aquatic, it's watery. That violet just adds to the freshness. It's not too powdery. It's not heavy on the violet. You get a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful floral, a bouquet of floral magnolias, a slight jasmine, a very clean jasmine, and some woods. If you are an apple pear lover and you like a light, airy white floral and a clean woods, then you need to get your nose on Unspoken Love. Now, these two together are amazing layered. So you got a little bit of pistachio, a nutty nuance with a fruity nuance of pears, some beautiful florals, and some gorgeous vanillas. So y'all, these right here, amazing. So get your nose on Unspoken Love. If you are a pear apple lover, it's completely, both of these are completely unisex. Now, Sweet Confessions, I'm going to say it's unisex. But if you don't like a sweet fragrance or a gourmand leaning fragrance, because I believe these are fragrances more for the summer. This is like a summer gourmand, okay? That can transition you on over into the winter as well. So let's talk about some that are a little heavier. We only have 3 more to go, guys. So one of them I have not smelled. So we're gonna speak about Sahara Rose. Now I love Sahara Rose. This is what they even put the little tab here, you guys, so you can pull it out, okay? Which is very clever. Sometimes people have a hard time getting these things out. So Sahara Rose Absolute. Now, I've already tested this a couple times on my skin, but let's go ahead and spray it again. Love the color hues of the bottle. So the pink pepper is what got me in this fragrance. My favorite note is pink pepper, okay? I love rose, okay? My favorite floral, I would have to say Lily of the Valley or Rose, okay? So, you guys, this one almost gives a slight Middle Eastern flair, and it's absolutely stunning, okay? Full bottle worthy if you are that warm, spicy, fresh, slightly green rose lover. And the ambers in here are most amazing. This doesn't smell like any other rose I have in my collection, okay? So in here, you have your citruses, bergamot. There's some violet again. There's something called, I don't know all of it. So Bulgarian rose, Egyptian jasmine. There's some cashmere and oak moss. Oh, maybe it's the brown sugar and ambers and vanillas and musk. That has my whole heart. Yeah, you get a lot of that musky, ambery, rosy vanilla. And then it just gets warm, ambery. It may smell feminine in the opening, but it dries down completely unisex because those ambers start to come out. A little bit of that oak moss. It becomes very fresh, very warm. But the pink pepper is extremely present in the opening, and I love this. So anyway, if you want a warm rose, ambery fragrance, it's woody, it's fresh, it's full bottle worthy. And that brown sugar just makes it smell a little more, it's giving it vanilla vibes, okay? Or maybe it's adding to the darkness of that amber as well. Anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous. Sahara Rose Absolute. I don't have a rose fragrance in my collection that smells like this. That makes it full bottle worthy. Get your nose on this. So the next one we're going to chat about is Mystic Mirage, okay? Now, out of the two, Sahara Rose and Mystic Mirage, Sorry, which one do I love the most? Mystic Mirage. Okay, Mystic Mirage is so unique. So Mystic Mirage, and it comes in this like a brown colored ombre bottle. Mystic Mirage, you have your bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, nutmeg, galbanum, some green notes, jasmine, patchouli, caramel, okay? Caramel, tonka musk, aromatic notes. I put on here, it's spicy, it's a little aromatic, it's green, and I get a lot of the caramel and the dry down. So let's go ahead and smell Mystic Mirage. I know Mystic Mirage, for me, I've been loving green fragrances lately, and when I smell this, y'all, this is gorgeous, and it's unisex. You get some green notes, you get some ambers, you get some citrus, you get that caramel. You guys, Mystic Mirage is absolutely amazing. So I would say rating these, I would definitely say Sweet Confessions. I almost want to put Mystic Mirage and Unspoken Love together. Sweet Confessions, Mystic Mirage is something, it's a force, y'all. It's a real force. It's that green and that caramel for me, and a little bit of that woodiness and those beautiful citruses. Y'all, Mystic Mirage, stunning. So I'm just going to say right now, Sweet Confessions, because you know that I'm a gourmand lover. Mystic Mirage is very unique and it's outstanding. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. That tonka bean and the musk, it just smells more vanilla-y with the caramel and that galbanum. I'm loving galbanum lately. You guys know that this fragrance right here by Dries Van Noten, I think both, it has galbanum inside. So I have been loving loads of galbanum in my fragrance. And this one is Vanille Camouflage. That gives a beautiful galbanum and vanilla. No, they don't smell anything alike, but I'm just letting you guys know that how much I love galbanum. But it's not medicinal, it's not heady, it's not cloying. It's beautiful, warm greenness, caramel, ambers, a little musk, tonka beanie. This is absolutely gorgeous. Mystic Mirage, get your nose on it. Now, last but not least, I think this one, I smelled this in passing. Sorry, I dropped it. And this one to me is more of an aquatic freshie. And did I even write anything down for this one? No, I did not. Now let's see if I can read this small writing on the back. So in here, oh, it's a ginger fragrance. Ginger, I think it says cinnamon. There's cardamom. I love this fragrance as well. It was a love upon first sniff. That bottle is absolutely gorgeous. I can imagine what the bigger bottle looks like. You guys, sign up for that subscription and get these fragrances, okay? Or buy travels. They're totally worth it, the 10 ml travels. Let's see if I can actually read this. There's leather in here as well. There's saffron. There's violet. They love the use of violet. There's juniper, which I absolutely love. There's cedar wood. There's musk. There's sandalwood. There's some patchouli. But on top, you have that ginger, cinnamon, and I cannot read the rest. Nutmeg, cardamom, something. But it smells very, very fresh and aquatic. And let's go ahead and spray this. It smells like it looks, okay? So, you guys, citrus. I'm assuming there's some citrus, bergamots. You know, I'm not picking up grapefruit, but I'm definitely picking up. This is so good. This is so, so good. Yeah, this one's gorgeous. And it's definitely a spicy, citrusy, aquatic because of that ginger, watery. But there's some depth to this fragrance, you know? The warm ambers, the patchouli, the woods. Y'all, this is gorgeous. Get a sample of this. Forget the sample because you're going to want to spray more than the sample. You need the travel as well. And I think the travels are only like $25, $26 on top of that. Completely. Every single one of these are completely worth a travel size. So on top of that, if you sign up, I think you get like a 10 or 15% off. I think you get like a 15% off. So Anyway, a beautiful citrusy aquatic with warm spicy gingers. Completely amazing for summer. It smells like the beach. It smells like it's giving vacation vibes. It's almost giving me a little bit of a passion fruit nuance as well. And I didn't see that in there, or that I can see. Does it say peach? Yeah, I can't see this. But anyway, go check it out. Go check the website out. But it's giving like a gingery, passion fruit, woody, citrusy aquatic vibe. And it doesn't smell like anything else. It gives like maybe a slight nuance of, it's almost giving me a slight nuance of my Rio but Rio is spicier and it's a little heavier. The Midnight City series by Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. I don't know why. Maybe it's that ginger in here as well. But anyway, this is gorgeous. Like, all are full bottle worthy. And these are all extrait de parfums, okay? So the performance on this, that I can remember when I did wear it, it was at least 8 hours of great performance. And then as the day went on and as it dried down, like within the 12th hour, it sat closer to the skin. But, you know, hey, 12 hours later and you can still smell it on you. I can still smell my sillage. Oops, it's an amazing fragrance. So anyway, you guys, that is all. Go on to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good. And I'm going to list the subscription, the Habibi Collective, down below. And I cannot wait. I am grabbing me full bottles of these other fragrances, especially Harmony. Actually, all of them. They're all so gorgeous, you guys. Or maybe I won't be greedy and I'll just stick with the travels. But I definitely want a full bottle of the Mystic Mirage. That one, y'all. That one, I'm getting a full bottle of. Mystic Mirage, y'all, it's gorgeous. So anyway, you guys. Yes, so good. Go on to the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, all of that, and get your nose on the new collection from Habibi New York. All right, bye-bye. They're so lovely as well.